Here's exactly what I'd do if I was told I had high cholesterol and wanted to bring it down naturally. I wouldn't choose the route of taking pharmaceuticals or statin drugs. I'll walk you through how I'd personally think about it. And as always, please remember this isn't direct medical advice. Everyone's body is different, so always consult your doctor about your own situation. I create these videos to guide you and promote natural methods for solving modern health problems. Unfortunately, far too many in the medical world still push pharmaceutical products. At best, they'll mention natural methods briefly, maybe a 2% effort, but rarely take them seriously. That's not genuine at all. Honestly, if medicine truly embraced this approach, we'd see a revolution in healthcare. So, let's explore a scenario. Imagine my doctor told me my cholesterol was high. Let's say my LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, was around 140 or 150. Those are the units used here in the US.
If you're outside the US, you can easily convert those numbers. Over time, doctors have become far more aggressive in trying to fix this figure. I've discussed this obsession before, this idea that lowering a number automatically means better health. Years ago, LDL could rise much higher before anyone rushed to prescribe medication. So, let's imagine my LDL was around 140 or 150, and my doctor said, we should consider a statin. Let's assume I have no other medical history and a few tests have shown the number creeping up. Here's how I'd approach things if I wanted to take the natural route instead. First off, there are two main reasons people develop high cholesterol. One is genetic. Maybe there's a family history of heart disease that's a separate topic. But the far more common reason, and one that's rarely mentioned by mainstream medicine, is insulin resistance. I've covered this in several of my other videos, so check them out if you're curious. Insulin resistance is now the number one reason why people, especially those under 60, are being diagnosed with high cholesterol. It's also the underlying cause behind conditions like high blood pressure, pre-diabetes, and type 2 diabetes. It's the root cause of so many modern illnesses, and it's absurd that medicine doesn't focus on it constantly, especially when we're facing a global wave of insulin resistance. The first question I'd ask is, am I insulin resistant and how can I reverse it naturally? Doctors typically use HbA1c and fasting glucose tests to assess this, which is fair enough. But I compare that approach to waiting for a dam to burst before fixing it. Insulin resistance often builds up silently over years. A useful test called HOMA-IR measures fasting insulin alongside fasting glucose to calculate your score. Ideally, your HOMA-IR should be close to 1. I've made videos explaining this in detail. I'll link them below if you want to detect insulin resistance years before your HbA1c even starts rising. Once that number climbs higher, it's an early warning sign. If your HOMA-IR reaches 2 or above, that points to significant insulin resistance. That's your first key marker. Another way to estimate it is by checking your body fat percentage. Today's smart scales make that easy. They connect to your phone and show not only your weight and composition, but also your body fat percentage, giving you a quick sense of whether it's elevated. The smart scale I use is called Fit Index, link below. It costs about $20 to $30 on Amazon and works great for tracking progress. If both your HOMA-IR and body fat levels are high, it's a clear sign of long-term insulin resistance caused by a less than ideal lifestyle. Now it's time to take action. I'll share a simple natural framework to reverse insulin resistance, and if you commit, you could see improvements in just a few weeks. Step 1. Focus on your diet. It's the foundation of your health, affecting inflammation, heart risk, and blood sugar balance. Take a hard look at what you eat. Are you overloaded with processed foods? Reduce them drastically. Those packaged processed products dominating supermarkets are a real problem. Are you consuming too much sugar or too many refined carbs? Shift toward a protein-rich diet that keeps you full and supports your metabolism. Most people don't get enough protein, and you also want to boost your antioxidant intake. Antioxidants come from vegetables and colorful fruits. Eat plenty of both. Aim for half your plate to be protein and half vegetables. You can include some carbs. You don't need to go keto. But be cautious, most people overeat carbs and sugar without realizing. Keep meals simple. The same rule applies to snacks.
Choose Greek yogurt with a few almonds or blueberries, tasty, high protein, and far better than sweets, chocolate, or crisps. Think seriously about that. I strongly suggest tracking your calories. It's become oddly controversial, but it shouldn't be. Weight control still comes down to energy balance. No matter what influencers say, eating more than you burn will lead to weight gain. Weight loss becomes nearly impossible otherwise. Use apps like MyFitnessPal to track calories and see what you really consume. I'd also recommend incorporating time-restricted eating into your routine. Start slowly, no need to rush. Gradually shorten your eating window to keep insulin levels lower. If you normally eat at 8 a.m., shift to 9, then 10, eventually to 11 a.m. Have your first meal at 11 or noon and your last around 6 or 7 p.m. That keeps insulin down most of the day and reduces calories naturally. Most people don't need breakfast the second they wake up.
Some, especially women, may find fasting harder, so go gently and listen to your body. Your diet is the foundation. You might have made promises before, but if you're serious about natural fat loss, start now. Once you've got the basics, add exercise. It's non-negotiable. Begin with walking. It's simple, yet powerful. Walk whenever you can, morning, afternoon, or even around your workplace. Walking after meals is excellent for insulin sensitivity, but I'd be even prouder if you committed to a 1 hour a day rule. Go to the gym, join a class, or train at home. Mix cardio and strength work. Everyone can spare at least 20 minutes 3 times a week for muscle training. Alternate upper and lower body and work your core. Ideally move daily, but if not, keep those short sessions consistent. If you'd like deeper guidance on reversing insulin resistance and losing fat naturally, check the link below for my Thrive method. It's already helped thousands and guides you through the first 30 days, step by step. If you're ready to commit, this program walks you through everything, complete with follow-along workout plans. Now let's continue. We've covered diet, exercise, and strength training. Next, stay hydrated. Most people simply don't drink enough. Aim for several glasses of water each day. You can also use natural supplements to support your progress, like turmeric with curcumin for anti-inflammatory and antioxidant benefits. Other great options include ginger cinnamon, shown in studies to help with insulin sensitivity, and fish oil capsules, which support heart health and naturally improve cholesterol. I'll make a full video soon about supplements. For now, let's talk about stress, something nearly everyone faces. Try to spend at least 1 hour daily doing something that reduces stress, because high cortisol and adrenaline disrupt your metabolism and block progress. It's easier said than done, I know. But do whatever helps you relax. Watch a comedy, see friends walk in nature, or work out hard. For me, an intense gym session or meditation does wonders. Find what works for you. Ask yourself what small thing you can do each day to lower cortisol. It truly helps. And don't overlook sleep. It's one of the most neglected health habits, especially for people in their 30s and 40s balancing work and family. Sleep must be a priority. Sleep is non-negotiable. It's when your body heals and restores. Find your sweet spot, usually between 6.5 and 8 hours a night. Those are the fundamentals I'd focus on if I were diagnosed with high cholesterol, mild insulin resistance, and extra body fat. I'll create another video about genetic predispositions and tests, such as coronary CT scans to detect plaque buildup. I've already discussed the real effectiveness of statins in other videos. If you dive into the data, it's eye-opening. I sincerely wish you all the best if you've received this diagnosis, whether it's high cholesterol, prediabetes, or high blood pressure. I'll keep making videos on each, but today's focus is cholesterol. Millions are being diagnosed, yet the medical world still ignores the root cause. If it focused there, people would actually listen. Yes, some prefer the easy pill, but that's not the real solution. High cholesterol is simply a sign of something deeper. As I said, insulin resistance is an inflammatory condition. That inflammation drives cholesterol higher. It's far better to fix the inflammation itself. Modern medicine usually just masks symptoms or improves a number. It never tackles the real cause. So if you're serious, choose the natural path instead of the medical treadmill of endless prescriptions. That's not what I want for you, nor what any good doctor should want. Remember, there are other ways to reverse chronic illnesses naturally. Keep going. Your success is my success. Always consult your trusted doctor, though I know finding holistic ones these days can be tough. Keep searching locally.
I wish I had a full list of great doctors who still practice holistic human-centered medicine, following Hippocrates' principles, not today's rushed system where doctors barely see a patient before writing a prescription. And that, my friends, is why the system is broken. But you're here because you want something better for yourself and your family. Stay consistent. If you enjoyed this, hit like and subscribe for more natural health content. Share it with someone who might benefit, and I'll see you in the next video.